Imagine stepping into a world where every stripe, star, and chevron tells a story of sacrifice, skill, and leadership. The U.S. Army's rank structure isn't just a ladder, it's a living, breathing system that shapes soldiers from raw recruits to strategic masterminds. What does it take to climb from the bottom to the pinnacle of military leadership? Let's uncover the path, starting with the unsung heroes at the very beginning. Private E1. Fresh off the bus, a private enters the Army as a blank slate, learning to follow orders with no rank insignia to show for it. In basic combat training, they're molded into soldiers, mastering discipline and teamwork. After 6 months, they automatically rise to Private Second Class, a first step toward greater responsibility. Private Second Class E2. With basic training behind them, Private Second Class soldiers begin applying their skills in real-world tasks. They follow orders from higher-ups, honing their craft while proving their reliability. Typically, after 6 months, they're promoted to this rank, with eyes set on Private First Class after a year of service. Private First Class E3. A Private First Class stands taller, mastering assigned duties and showing individual responsibility. Promotion often comes after 12 months of service, though exceptional soldiers or those with prior training can climb faster. Established in the mid-1800s, this rank gained its iconic single chevron in 1918, marking a soldier's readiness for leadership. Specialist E4. Specialists are the Army's technical experts, managing lower ranks while refining their craft. Unlike corporals, they're not formal non-commissioned officers, NCOs, but they're expected to lead and prepare for future roles. Soldiers with college degrees or specialized skills often jump to this rank upon enlistment, typically after 2 years of strong performance. Corporal E4. Dating back to 1775, the corporal rank marks the first true leadership role. Sharing the E for pay grade with specialists, corporals lead small units, train soldiers, and enforce standards. Promotion requires 26 months of service, waivable to 18, and completion of the basic leader course, with exceptional leadership speeding the process. Sergeant E5. A sergeant is the backbone of the enlisted force, leading teams and ensuring unit readiness. This competitive promotion demands 36 months of service, leadership training, and excellence in marksmanship, fitness, and education. Sergeants shape soldiers under their command, balancing discipline with mentorship. Staff Sergeant E6. Staff sergeants lead larger teams, oversee equipment, and develop both soldiers and junior NCOs, requiring 84 months of service, 10 months in grade, and the primary leadership development course. This rank demands proven leadership. Staff sergeants are critical to unit effectiveness, bridging tactical and operational goals. Sergeant First Class E7. With 15 to 18 years of service, a Sergeant First Class is a seasoned leader, often serving as a platoon sergeant or NCO in charge. They make critical decisions impacting missions and soldier welfare, mentoring multiple staff sergeants. Their experience ensures teams operate like a well-oiled machine. Master Sergeant E. Master sergeants bring technical expertise to battalion-level roles, advising commanders and ensuring mission success. While not as hands-on as first sergeants, they maintain peak professionalism and competence, guiding units at higher echelons. First Sergeant E8. The first sergeant, or top kick, is the heart of company leadership, overseeing soldier welfare, discipline, and logistics. Only 1% of soldiers reach this highly competitive rank, managing career progression and unit readiness with unmatched dedication. Sergeant Major E9. Sergeant Majors operate at the staff level, advising officers above the battalion. Their expertise matches Command Sergeant Majors, but their focus is on soldiers and units directly under them, ensuring operational efficiency. Command Sergeant Major E9. The Command Sergeant Major is the pinnacle of enlisted leadership, selected by the Department of the Army to advise commanders and enforce standards across color-bearing units. Operating independently, they bring wisdom and stability to any billet, from battalion to major commands. Sergeant Major of the Army, E9+. The Sergeant Major of the Army is the voice of all enlisted soldiers, advising the Chief of Staff and traveling to address training and quality of life issues. Holding a unique pay grade above E9, they outrank even lieutenant generals in protocol, embodying the Army's enlisted spirit. Warrant Officer 1W1. Warrant Officer 1 blends technical expertise with leadership, filling roles requiring specialized knowledge. Enlisted soldiers apply, with appointments approved by the Secretary of the Army, marking the start of a unique career path. Chief Warrant Officer 225W22W5. Advancing through Chief Warrant Officer ranks, these experts lead at battalion to brigade levels, mentoring juniors and advising commanders. At Chief Warrant Officer 5, they're unmatched in technical and tactical expertise, shaping Army operations at the highest echelons. Second Lieutenant 01. A second lieutenant commands a platoon of 15 to 50 soldiers, learning leadership under the guidance of senior NCOs, serving 12 to 24 months. They rotate between platoon and staff roles, with platoon leadership critical for promotion. First Lieutenant O2 First Lieutenants, refined tactical skills, leading platoons or serving as staff officers. Platoon leadership remains key for promotion to captain, preparing them for broader responsibilities. Captain O3, captains command company-sized units of approximately 150 soldiers, balancing strategy, training, and execution. They work with first sergeants to ensure readiness, and may serve as staff officers at higher levels, attending courses to prepare for future roles. Major O4 majors serve as staff officers at battalion or brigade levels, coordinating operations for 800 to 5,000 soldiers. Their experience as platoon leaders and company commanders ensures mission success. With opportunities for graduate school or professional development, Lieutenant Colonel O5 Lieutenant Colonels command battalions or serve as staff officers, overseeing all unit operations, appointed by the Secretary of the Army. They ensure cohesive function across subordinate units, supported by command sergeant majors. Colonel O6. Colonels lead brigades approximately 5,000 soldiers or specialized commands, mastering tactical and operational leadership. Their strategic oversight distinguishes them as the highest field-grade officers. Brigadier General O7. Brigadier generals serve as deputy commanders of brigades or divisions, 5,000 to 14,000 soldiers, transitioning to strategic leadership. This highly selective rank requires exceptional expertise and experience. Major General O8. Major generals command divisions, approximately 14,000 soldiers, overseeing both operations and their post. Their prior experience as brigadier generals equips them for this high-stakes role, blending leadership with strategic vision. Lieutenant General O9. Lieutenant generals lead major commands like TRADOC or serve in specialized roles, such as West Points, superintendent appointed to specific billets. They retain the rank only while serving, often marking a career's peak. General O10. Generals, or 4 stars, command at the highest levels, leading organizations like Forces Command or serving on the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Appointed by the President, they embodied the Army's strategic leadership. General of the Army O11. The General of the Army, a 5-star rank, is reserved for wartime leadership, equivalent to a field marshal. Last awarded during World War II to legends like Eisenhower and MacArthur, it symbolizes unmatched authority over Army-wide strategy in times of crisis.